Call it liquid courage, spirit in a bottle. But have you ever stopped to wonder, what is alcohol really? Beyond the parties, the toasts, the celebrations, what if I told you its history runs far deeper and darker than most people realize? And the word itself, that might just shock you. Because alcohol isn't just a drink, it's an ancient force woven into the fabric of human civilization, used for ritual, medicine, and even control. But where did it really come from? And what does its very name reveal about its true nature? Let's dive into the hidden meaning behind alcohol, tracing its origins and how it has shaped humanity in ways most people never question. From the dawn of time, alcohol has been more than just a drink. It has been a tool of celebration, a tool of escape, and sometimes a tool of manipulation. Across cultures and centuries, it has served as a bridge between the physical and the spiritual, between freedom and control. But as we pull back the layers, we begin to see a pattern that suggests alcohol is more than just a simple pleasure. It is something powerful and perhaps even dangerous. Let's start with the word itself. Alcohol comes from the Arabic term al-kul, which originally referred to a fine black powder used as eyeliner. Yes, you heard that right. This wasn't just any makeup, it was believed to have mystical properties, often used in ancient rites and ceremonies. But over time, al-kul took on a broader meaning. It came to represent the process of extraction and purification, the distillation of the essence of something. Think about that for a moment. What does alcohol do? It extracts, it pulls energy, it lowers inhibitions, it alters the very fabric of consciousness. The more you consume, the more of your essence is distilled away. Is it a coincidence, or is there something much deeper at play here? Ancient civilizations knew about the power of alcohol. Some revered it, others feared it. In ancient Egypt, alcohol was closely tied to their gods. Beer was considered a gift from Osiris, yet excessive drinking was also seen as a path to chaos. The Sumerians, one of the earliest known civilizations, brewed beer and even offered it to their deities, believing it connected them to the divine. But not all ancient cultures saw alcohol as a gift. Some saw it as a test, a way to separate the strong from the weak. In Vedic traditions, sages spoke of soma, a mysterious divine drink that granted enlightenment. But it was not the alcohol we know today. Instead, alcohol was often seen as a lower form of intoxication, something that distracted from true spiritual growth. Ever wonder why alcohol is called spirits? This isn't just poetic language, it has roots in something much older and much more mysterious. Many ancient cultures believed that drinking opened a doorway, allowing outside forces to take hold. Some even warned that excessive drinking could invite malevolent spirits into one's body. Even today, we hear people say, "I wasn't myself last night," or "that wasn't me talking." Could it be that alcohol doesn't just change how we act, but actually affects who we are, even if just temporarily? Throughout history, rulers and empires have understood the power of alcohol, not just as a commodity, but as a weapon. The Roman Empire provided free grain for bread and wine to the masses, a strategy known as bread and circuses. It kept the people fed, entertained, and distracted. Fast forward to the colonial era, and alcohol played a pivotal role in exploitation. Indigenous populations were introduced to liquor, sometimes intentionally, as a means to weaken resistance and gain control. The British Empire used alcohol in trade to solidify their influence over local economies. And even in the modern world, alcohol is deeply embedded in society. It's pushed through advertising, glamorized in movies, and normalized in daily life. But ask yourself, why? Why is something that impairs judgment, lowers inhibitions, and distorts reality so widely encouraged? The answer might not be so simple. From a scientific perspective, alcohol has a profound effect on the brain. It interferes with neurotransmitters, particularly GABA and dopamine, leading to that initial relaxing sensation. But as more is consumed, the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision-making and self-control, becomes increasingly impaired. And here's the kicker. Alcohol doesn't just affect the mind in the moment. Long-term use can rewire the brain, making people more prone to addiction, depression, and even cognitive decline. Is it any wonder that alcohol is one of the few substances that can cause physical dependence, where withdrawal can be deadly? But let's go even deeper. Some traditions believe alcohol is not just a drink, but a spiritual blocker. In many indigenous and mystical traditions, those seeking enlightenment avoid alcohol entirely. Why? Because it is believed to dull the connection to higher consciousness. In contrast, ancient mystery schools, like those in Egypt, Greece, and even early Christianity, used fermented drinks in sacred ceremonies, but with intention. They believed that alcohol, in the right setting, could serve as a bridge to the divine. But misused, it could become a chain, keeping one trapped in a lower state of being. Alcohol is neither good nor evil. It is a tool. Like fire, it can illuminate or destroy. Like water, it can nourish or drown. It all depends on who is using it and how. So, the next time you pick up a drink, take a moment to reflect. Are you using it to celebrate life or to escape from it? Are you in control, or is something else pulling the strings? The truth about alcohol isn't just about science or history, it's about awareness. It has been used for celebration, for connection, for control, and for conquest. The question is, who is really in control? You, or something else? If this made you think, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. There's so much more to uncover, and this is just the beginning. Stay curious, stay aware, and as always, question everything.